look what we're playing again. I mean, you know what we're playing because of the stream title and the video title on YouTube. But still, Dark Alliance, I'm back. I have not learned my lesson, apparently. Please donate to the Shoes for Trolls campaign to keep me sane. Sorry, I'm just putting my watch on. There we go. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this? It's because I love you, chat, and YouTube. I love you too much to let you play this yourself. I'll play it for you. You might be asking, why am I playing this again? Well, you'll find out soon enough. Again, you can probably tell from the stream title, from the video title on YouTube. To which you'll have to wait till the main menu actually loads, and then I'll explain some things. If it ever loads. The only thing I've got on screen right now is that spinny thing in the bottom left. There's nothing in the bottom right. There isn't the usual loading symbol. I've loaded the game twice this morning to check things, and it loaded fine. The moment I start recording and try to stream the game, it hates me. And if that isn't D&D Dark Alliance in a nutshell, I really don't know what is. I've got nothing for you. Meanwhile, obviously it's quite silent, so when I'm not saying anything, Guinevere's appeared, the loading screen has appeared. When I'm not saying anything, you can hear, presumably you can hear the dehumidifier behind me and the fan next to me. In case you're wondering what the loading, because it's been a while, that's the loading symbol. So it's just Guinevere running. Guinevere being Drizzt pet panther. Well, figurine of wondrous power, I guess, technically. But panther. Summonable panther. That's a weird word, summonable. Summonable. Some weird mouthfeel going on. I've literally got nothing else to talk about while the game loads. Can't hear anything, which is good to know. It is good to know. The microphone picks it up because the levels are kind of fluctuating, but I guess that's just background noise it's picking up. Wizards of the Coast! Why did you put your name to this? 2 games. Bless you for trying. Long combos. Like there's combos in this game. You just mash. That's all you need to do, is mash. Apparently they've fixed a whole lot of stuff though, so that's good. Like minor bugs and things. I didn't realise this, but the PS4 version didn't actually have subtitles in the intro cinematic. So that's fantastic. So, that's me. You'll notice to the bottom right, it says Echoes of the Blood War is now available. The Blood War is a thing in D&D lore. It's a functionally eternal war between the devils of the Nine Hells and the demons of the Abyss. I can't actually get the cursor over to that. I've got up, down, and that's it. So I did. Maybe the enemies get aggroed when you shoot them. Now maybe they're doing stable deaths. We'll have to find out. I can't get the cursor over to that. I'm just look. I've got up and down. That's left and right do not work, and the thumbstick only works up and down as well. So you might be thinking maybe there's something in the options menu. Hey, guess what? There's nothing in the options menu to actually buy the DLC in game. What you have to do, you've got 2 ways of buying the DLC. You can buy it out of the game, obviously, wherever you the digital storefront for a platform of your choice, or you go into the game. I thought you could maybe get it from the merchant in-game. No. You go to the map table, then you go to one of the 2 new dungeons added in the DLC, then you press unlock, then you wait for the in-game store to load for the digital platform of your choice. In this case, the Xbox, obviously, it opens the Microsoft Store, which took about 20 seconds, and then you buy the DLC. I ended up just buying it through the Microsoft Store outside of the game because it's just faster. But it does add 2 new dungeons, and excitingly, I need to delete that. I don't want to play as Bruno. A Tiefling Warlock. Heck yeah, Tiefling Warlocks. Versatile spellcaster that can disrupt monsters with negative conditions and inflict damage with magic attacks. Can trigger a team attack by performing a parry or killing an enemy with a magic projectile or beam attack. Scourge of Asmodeus. or Asmodeus. Unleashes a beam of crackling energy that pierces through all monsters and deals massive damage along a 30-meter long line. So my plan, because of the way this game works, does she have cloven feet? I can't tell. Is I'm going to do the 2 dungeons first to get those out of the way. Dungeons being one-shot storylines, unrelated to the main story of the game. And then I will restart the game with Aurora Redlock to see how she plays. I would love to play the new dungeons as Aurora, but there's no cross-progression between characters. So we're going to do the dungeons as Catty, and then we're going to come back as Aurora. Yep. 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 I was just familiarizing myself with my combos. I haven't played since Ari and I did the Drunk Alliance stream. But I remember that I rebound right bumper to do the thing. So yeah, so you'd have to come to the menu and select one of these 2 dungeons. They were purple earlier for me until I bought them, in which case they turned red because that's the color of dungeons. The store page does describe this as the ultimate expansion. I don't know if they're going with the literal meaning of ultimate, as in the last, or just the hyperbolic, like this is a great expansion language. I have just noticed, and I don't know why I'm surprised by this. If you look just above where the Crystal Wraiths DLC, you can see some waves in the lake. I can't unsee it now. The waves actually overlay the ground at the edge of the lake in the art. It's going perfect. I think the abandoned mines will be the Blood War thing, so let's go and start. Let's actually start with Spawn of Yeenoghu, because I love gnolls. Gnolls are great. Yeenoghu has sent his gnoll followers to Icewind Dale to set camp somewhere within the Blood Forest. They've been attacking Reged hunters and taking them prisoner.
No.
This is longer.
Gnolls are not native to Icewind Dale. They had come to these lands driven by the whip of their master, the Demon Lord Yeenoghu. We had to cross the Reged Wash to hunt down the gnolls. But the only way across that mighty river was an ancient Netherese portal within the ruins of Fort Honoramek. We needed to recover the Netherese keystones to activate the portal and cross the river. But the keystones were guarded by the servants of Levistus.
Levistus is one of the devils, by the way. So once again, we are doing a mission to find keystones to open a portal. Hero, please. I don't know if I'm going to finish 1 dungeon per stream. We'll see how it goes. But let's do it. Let's see if they've fixed anything in a meaningful manner. I also like how the narration was different to the text in the box on the right hand side. It's good. It's perfect. I will, of course, be testing aggro ranges straight away, because if I can choose my way through difficult encounters, I'm going to. For more information on Levistus and the Blood War, please check out, I think it's Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, I think is the book with information on the Blood War in it for 5e. I believe, off the top of my head. It's not Bolos, because that's mostly face stuff. That's not face stuff. Pretty sure it's Mordenkainen. And the formula worked so well the first time, why not repeat the winning formula? Exactly, it's all about that dominant strategy. Oh, cutscene. Oh, that frame rate, though.
Master calls, dog, and the bullhammer calls me.
Dramatic. Okay, I'm covering up the quests. My main objective is to investigate the Netherese Gate. Optional objectives: defeat the pyromancer and retrieve 5 soul coins.
Of all the creatures we have to deal with in the Dale, now we add gnolls to the list. The shard's a curse.
I mean, we've had to deal with gnolls for a while, Catty. Like, it's not a new thing. Are we really fighting? Oh, this is the end point of the level, isn't it? The level. Oh, okay. You gonna fight me now? Ah, yes, the cleaving kick. Is this a soul coin? Okay, so that's a soul coin. They're pretty big. Pretty large. One of the interesting. One of the fixes they put in the game was to fix a load of collision, missing, incorrectly placed, or invisible. I mean, I know things are going to come out of these. They always do. That's what these hatches on the ground are for. Yep. There we go. Oh, look, goblins. Not gnolls, not the servants of Levistus. Goblins. Oh, yeah, there's servants of Levistus. I've got to stop pressing that button combination. It's this one I want. Explode! Ah, yes. What a fight. Admittedly, yes, I'm playing on easy, but also we've discovered what happens when you don't play on easy, so no.
There's the portal, but it needs its 4 missing keystones to power it.
You mean the one behind you, Catty? That we've... Okay. Sometimes I do wonder if maybe the voice lines were programmed first, and then they determined which way the level would be played. So like you go all the way through the level to this point before seeing it. Haha. Okay. When I want to do the AoE attack, I can't. Hey, that's me. I'm the princess. There we go. I remembered which buttons to press. He's immune to damage. Okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. Are you? No, absolutely not. There we go, they're all dead. No, get out of here with the short rest option. I don't need it. I'm crazy. I'll play without the short rest. I guess I'm going this way. I need the heat buff. Where's the heat buff? Spooky. Yeah, Kafoy. Yinogu is eternally hungry, by the way. In case you were unaware.
Just one, two. Why you stick?
You're a nasty fella.
Get out of there, catty! Oh, he died. Or they died, I should say. That goblin was running. I shot him in the back. I feel no shame. Oh, hey. That can happen. I think it's... yeah. I'm sorry, can you... Thank you. Hey! I just remember there's a lock on, we're all good. Not entirely sure what his plan was there, if I'm being honest. Was it just to stand there and gesture? I know the game wants me to go one way, by the way. Don't worry. I'm ignoring it. I'm exploring. Boy, will my face be red when I come this way later.
It's time for fighting.
Oh, there's a big loot chest up there at least. Oh, that was good. You died before you could finish the voice line, my friend. That's it's kind of embarrassing, actually. Yeah, I don't think this is a side path. I think this is genuinely a part of the main path of the level. But I'm here now, so. I'm gonna stand on this. No? Huh. Can I break this? Oh, that's just a random keystone. Well, it's not random, obviously. It's one I need to pick up. Oh, I made a mistake. My ability is spec'd for multiplayer. Whoops-a-daisy, that's on me. Not that I really use them, obviously, but... Oh, he didn't get poisoned. Get up, get up, get up! Look after those for me, will you? Ah, okay. He was about to summon a bouquet of flowers and propose to you and just murdered him. How rude. You know what? I should feel guilty. I probably should feel guilty about that, but I don't. Increase the loot rarity, please. Hey, Celtic. How you doing? Ah, there it is. I knew there'd be a chest around here somewhere. the way out. I don't want to go that way. Well, as for punks... Well, I'm back to playing this, so how do you think I am? I actually spent real money on this as well. That's the thing. No Game Pass freebie this time around. I paid for the DLC. There it is. It's the best decision ever. It's how they get you. You get your pyro money and you get 10 gold in return. I know, right? Yep, unfortunately, while the base game is included with Game Pass, the DLC... well, this DLC isn't. The first DLC was free. Crystal Wraiths. But I paid nearly 17 of my hard-earned pounds for this. I thought, you know, I could stream Tunic. I could. That's on Game Pass too. But I'll do the sensible thing and stream this. So this just takes me back to the...
Keystones must be recovered and set in place at the portal.
G-Catty, really? Because that's not been the sole objective for pretty much every level of this game. Collect MacGuffin. Use MacGuffin at a specific location.
Wait, nastier than Stygians? Seems like those things are fresh. Shit. Maybe we signed up with the wrong side.
£17 for a Delusion of Grandeur seems pretty appropriate. Yeah, I guess really, chat. What I actually spent £17 on was making you happy, and if I've done that, we've won. You know, it's £17 well spent. If I haven't done that, however, I've made a terrible mistake. I don't know where. Okay. Consider me entertained? Well, there we go then. Where was it? It was this way. Oh god. Oh, mistakes. I like how I can't get back out here. You have to run. You have to run back. There was gold somewhere. There it is. Okay, so that was those that way. Okay, we'll go this way then. I left those goblins, by the way. That seems too easy. Because I'm kind of concerned that if I kill them and then get back there, they'll just respawn. It seems like that kind of game. Game that makes you want your next D&D session to hurry up and happen already. That's fair. That's a mood. This seems too easy. Or not, I guess. Okay, cool. How do I... Oh, maybe there isn't anything up there. Alright, I guess I'll go and kill those goblins now. Kafoy. Whatever Kafoy actually means. It's probably a not nice word. Hey, I heard you talking smack about gnolls.
Shooting bad guys never gets old.
Oh. Ever played Divinity 2? No, that's the indie game. No, I've got Divinity 1. For the Xbox. that I will get around to playing at some point. You know, remake Professor Donkey Man, save the world, that kind of thing. At least this game's kind of smooth in the capture. Uh-huh. Never trust Levistus. Like, Levistus, notable for being a devil. I mean, technically you can trust devils in D&D. They are lawful. I didn't mean to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Hey, how are you? There we go. Can devil? Well, okay. So by default, going with the default alignments as presented in the monster manual, devils are lawful, demons are chaotic. But obviously, you're free to change those and ignore them as you wish. Oh, I missed the archer. Oh, I was hoping you'd follow. How dare you not? I was thinking of the devil in the Tenacious D movie. Oh god, the Pick of Destiny, that movie? With the what is it? The cock push-up. What a scene! Top tier humor from Jack Black there. Oh, speaking of Jack Black, he's voicing Poe in a Netflix Kung Fu Panda series. That's a free skill point over there. Attribute point, sorry. I mean, if a devil is chaotic, how's it different from a demon then? Well, mostly because pretty much all devils have the word devil in their name for their creature type. A lot of demons don't have the word demon. They just have nigh unpronounceable names that are a pain to spell. Yochlol, for example. Okay. The game wants me to go that way, so clearly I'm going to go over here. There's another lore collectible. I will say, even though I don't think I've loved anything Jack Black did in the last 5 years, gotta love the man. Hey, Kung Fu Panda series. Actually, you know, last 5 years, that's fair. He hasn't really done anything in the last 5 years. I think he was in the, was it Princess Bride at Home or whatever for Quibbly? Okay, I'm going to need that in a moment. If I can figure out where I need that, probably over here. You know, the video site that went, hey, you should do what we do, and everyone collectively went, no. Right, let's go and get that buff again. He also did Jumanji and stuff, the whole YouTube thing, made sure we knew. True. Jablinski games. I never actually watched any of Jablinski games, I'll be honest. I don't watch that much gaming content on YouTube. I don't get time to anymore. I'm an adult. Life got in the way. Same thing as usual, by the way. I mean, I'll go for the optional objectives. If I get them, I get them. If not, I don't care. I've already got to replay the entire game now. It's a weird walk cycle. It's not that bad. She has a bit of a posture issue. Also a fair chance, but it's not too bad. The run's a bit weird. I'll grant that. Oh, the strafe. Yeah, the strafe's weird. Apparently the Levistus demons are a big fan of the phrase horn and hoof. Or hoof, if you prefer. If you prefer. So whole, how do we give character free movement without procedural animation? Yeah. Your new front... You have an entire plane to fight the Blood War, my friends. You do not need to spill over into the prime material plane to fight the Blood War.
Hello, baddie.
Right. Goblins are fine. I can deal with goblins. These are just annoying. There we go. Oh, right. So I did see one of the bug fixes was... Yep, apparently they will chase you much further now. One of the bug fixes was that ranged characters, ranged NPCs would just run back to the center of their area if you got far enough away from them. So that's a good fix. The game actually does feel like it plays a bit better. Like, movement itself seems a little bit smoother.
This will activate the portal once they're all placed.
And yeah, the sliding is appropriate. The sliding is also quite fun to pull off. It's just it's her dash attack. Oh, I assume all of that stuff I can get by going back to the central area and going through the magic gate. Okay, just wasn't jumping high enough. Those wagons really want to see her just crumple over after kicking one. Oh, she kicks a lot of stuff and it doesn't seem to bother her. Solid ice, frozen people. The full Peter Griffin. Ah! Ah! Yeah, repeat times 50 as Celtic Beast says. That worked out quite a lot better than I expected it to. I assume it's to be the pyromancer over here. Credit where it's due as well. We're no longer decorating the level with hanging dwarves.
Who's gonna get shoddy over there?
Oh, well.
Arrows of might.
She's not an arcane archer, don't worry about it. Were those ogres just sitting in boxes? Yes, absolutely. They're not ogres, they're verbeeg, I think. Technically they're their own thing, but they're functionally ogres. They're ogre adjacent. Like the goblins just wait underground. Both a shock to you too. That was some ogre kill. Chat, if you have long hair like I do and you've never worn lipstick, it sticks to lipstick. Just so you're aware of that. It's kind of annoying, but hopefully it looks great. So I'm going to keep it. I don't know if you can actually make out on the webcam with how small the webcam is. I remember the pain from your theatre days. You know, it's going to come in screaming this isn't Silent Hill. This game might very well be your own personal Silent Hill. Ari, not only is this game my own personal Silent Hill, I mentioned it before in the stream, but I paid for this DLC. I actually spent money on this game. Looks happy looking at it. Thank you, folks. Ogre Jason, that was an insult to incorporate into my speech. I mean, is that insulting ogres or the people you're trying to insult? Yeah, so for those who weren't here earlier, I was going to stream Tunic, and then I noticed that the DLC had come out for this, so here we are. Yes, just yes, just yes. 2 dungeons and a new character. It's going to be fantastic. You'd get left back at an illithid buffet. Shots fired. There's no coming back from that insult. In a similar vein, I'd set an intellect devour on you, but it seems like someone already has. That's 3 runes? I'm going to yeet myself through the teleporter. Yeet! Because it's fun. I think that's 3. Oh no, it's all 4. Yeet! Oh, there's... Hey, I found the pyromancer. I kind of expected not fire, based on how this game goes. Can I eat myself as a bonus action? Well, that's just a monk.
I'm not too proud to beg.
Cool off. It's just purely decorative in this world. Okay, so some are, some aren't. You'll notice that some enemies have a bar above their health bar. It's like a green bar. That's their like stamina, and while that's full, they block everything like mofos. Playing new characters now with criminal background going to make the local scum have a pub called the Drow Ranger. Both amazing and disapproving emoji. You know the one. Check for crystal. Okay. One last loop around in case I'm missing a soul. So okay, the pyromancer was supposed to fling flowers according to the naming logic in this game. Yeah, I was expecting ice if I'm being honest. Quite frankly, I'm disappointed. 2 games. Okay, I can't see a soul coin. Doesn't mean there isn't one, of course. I pressed right bumper to interact with the teleporter. You don't interact with teleporters, you walk through them. Okay, I guess I'm just going to get a 4 of 5 on the soul coins, and I'm happy with that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can't be bothered to run around the entire level again. Yeah, that was the thing. Just check back here. Guessing today isn't a public holiday. It is not a public holiday. Is it for you? I love a sort of physics-based pyromancer who are pulling heat out of the air created ice around you and vice versa. That's just the character Absolute Zero from Sentinels of the Multiverse. Why are you disappointed? Because the rest of the enemies are creatively named, or because the pyromancer's naming is inconsistent? Yes, Unstable Dose, yes. Oh, right, yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to the 2 Irish people in chat. Hang on. I know this. I'm going to butcher this horrendously. La Fele Padreg? Something like that? I don't know. Fight me. Here's where not having my ultimate up really sucks. Close on the pronunciation? Woo! Oh, right, it's a long A with the father. Podrick. Gotcha. I am a little distracted. Nope, get out. That was actually a fun boss fight. Don't think I have a snake emote, otherwise I'd use it. They came back! The snakes, they came back! Currently enjoying not standing outside watching a parade. Yeah, I can imagine Liverpool city centre will be heck today. I hear people like to say Aaron Go Bra, I think, is that... Yeah, but Ari, Americans also like to say Happy St. Patty's Day, so... I just caused at least one Irish person's eye to twitch. Oh, nope, they haven't fixed that text glitch. Wonderful. Drink a shot. Americans created the world languages. How dare all the people bastardize our perfection? Indeed, Unsebedis. What I particularly like about American English is that some states spell grey with an A and some spell it with an E. And not all states are consistent with the S over Z usage either. Isn't there a Jewish thing today as well, actually? Jewish festival? Couple of the game developers I follow on Twitter are Jewish, so I get the lowdown on Jewish festivals occasionally. I just reveal. Purim. That's it. That's just dynamite.
Short on coin. I suggest you go, collect some.
I'm not short on coin. So that was apparently a four clock level. Clocks denote time. They're usually like 20 minutes per clock, so maybe this will be a really short DLC. In which case, it wasn't worth the money I spent on it. You know what? 6 wisdom. What? I feel like maybe getting to into 10 to have a slight cooldown reduction is good. I'm good with damage for now. Yeah, that's good. Nope. Int 10, please. It's basically Jewish Halloween. Excellent. How come you don't celebrate it, if you don't mind me asking? If you do, obviously, no need to answer. Oh. I'll fix that. There's the new character, by the way. Tiefling. I think the story of Purim is a lot of fun. Probably your favourite story? That's fair. So, apparently they fixed the bug where the journal says you've got something to read. But I went through and cleared out... Hey, you know what we should do? Instead of having the text scroll... Let's just have it go too long for the box. Extend the box so that it's behind the text, but not actually extend the selection box because that would be too difficult. Have you not seen any of this game, Fat Chance? I can't remember if you've been in these streams before. If not, we should totally play it together. It's it's an experience, and I'd love to hear your I'd love to hear your reactions as we play through it. I'll just keep quiet in the background, giggling to myself. I need to replay it anyway with the new character, so let me guess, the journal bug is still there.
You hang around here,
It absolutely is still there. Fantastic. Drunk Alliance Session 2. How about instead
what can I help you with?
Baldur's Gate 3? I don't own Baldur's Gate 3 yet. Alright, mark that as junk. I think it was Tundra Explorer and Battle and Illustrator's Gift I was keeping. Although the cooldown reduction is nice. Oh yeah, we lived. I only had I had a finite amount of whiskey and ginger ale, which helped.
Mine now.
The video's up on YouTube if you want to watch it. Calling back to earlier, Tune, it looks adorable. I know, right?
Yeah, I can sell that.
I know that it's also really difficult. So that's something I've got to make peace with when I play it. But I was only going to play it for one stream anyway to see if it's something that I'm interested in playing further.
No takebacks.
But yeah, so basically the story behind this is I turned my Xbox on earlier for the first time in some time. And noticed there was a Dark Alliance update, so I went onto the website and checked the release notes and saw that yes, the DLC was out, as were a bunch of fixes.
No takebacks.
Oh yeah, Wobble Dogs does look adorable. Her whole head disappearing to load the next hat is distressing. I mean, everything is distressing about this game. It could have been so much better. I deleted them, but some of the armor pieces are a choice that was made.
Dead out there.
The ODR version of the poem is that Esther, a Jewish woman who married the king of Persia, had hid her identity to him and to all the Jews, and then she bravely confessed her identity to the king and he spared the Jews. Oh, okay. Hey, are my trophies back? Oh, they are, thank goodness. Lest we forget, even in offline play, you still have to go through the lobby system.
Gnolls had infested the Blood Forest along the eastern shores of the Ragged Wash, where they were hunting for Ragged folk and taking them prisoner. We would have to track the Gnolls through the woods to discover their camp. These woods would not be safe for Wulfgar's people until every last Gnoll was eliminated.
Yeah, so I was saying you have to go through a whole lobby system. So you go to the map table to select your mission, and then you have to run all the way over here to start the mission. Although, as I said, the game actually feels better to play now. Trying to get used to contact lenses ahead of a LARP session, and oh god, your eyes. Good luck with that. I, as of yet, don't need contacts or glasses. Obviously, when that changes, I will use them because I don't want to ruin my eyes. And headaches aren't fun. I hope the transition to contacts goes smoothly. Time will come. It might not come. Because I've got one eye that's long-sighted and one eye that's short-sighted, which is why sometimes my hair goes over my eye and I don't notice. And my theory is that they'll balance each other out as this one gets longer and this one gets shorter. But we'll see. Like, it's a ridiculous difference between the two eyes. Oh, I know if I need them, I'll wear them. I used to get headaches, and the optician was like, "You're borderline," because I don't come from a particularly well-off family, so getting glasses would have been a serious investment for us. And the optician was like, "You're borderline, so if it keeps getting worse, come back and we'll sort you out. If it doesn't, you know, you save the money by not getting glasses." How did I even get here? Oh, right, the portal. Had specs since I was 4. Used to see less than a foot away from the TV as a babbler because you couldn't see. That's
Knowles and Icewind Dale hunting
fair.
Ulfgar's people. This can't be good.
I used to sit that close to the TV so I could have the volume turned all the way down so people couldn't hear me watching TV early in the morning. I was not a smart child. There was no door to my father's bedroom when we stayed over at his house after my parents divorced. He could hear the TV. Sorry, my objective, because I'm covering them again, my objective is enter the Blood Forest. Optional objectives: defeat the Berserker, retrieve the 5 Barbarian keepsakes. I assume... Oh no, that's gold. Never mind. I didn't realise, going back to BG3, however, I didn't realise that was co-op. Trust. Oh, we've heard this one.
Fresh targets.
In me. Wait, is that a... Oh no, it's not. I was like, is that a new creature type? But it's really not. Oh, it's a 4-player, that's cool. I mean, in all fairness, we could just play Neverwinter online. The MMO. That uses 4th edition rules. You are the problem. Oh gosh. You remain a problem. Fori better 3.5, don't at me. I agree. Having played both Fori and 3.5, I totally agree. Fori was a good game. It wasn't particularly focused on the role-playing side of things, but it was still a fun game. Feels a bit weird. This is a D&D game. Your characters on their own. Yeah, there's that. Definitely that. The game doesn't scale for solo play. All of the enemies have the same health, I think, and do the same damage. It's just based on difficulty. This is D&D. Yeah, this is D&D where you get healing potion. Kind of wanna see if I can abuse the collision. What is that jump control? Okay. Anyway, moving on. Dungeons and Dodgy licensing. Hey, it's official. It's actually published by Wizards. Is this a Barbarian keepsake? Yep, sure is. Better air motion than Titanfall? Only in certain circumstances. Usually when you're kind of rubbed up against a wall, you can kind of do like a loop.
These gnolls are infesting this forest. I'll root them all out.
Barbarian Claire's accessories must be a hell of a place. Yeah, they pierce your ears with dragon's teeth. Okay, as skyboxers go, that's pretty good. Do you want a scrunchie?
If it wanted to be found, it'd have been found. Silken. I put out the call. For final convoy.
I found it.
Laughing at all of us.
I found the shard and I dealt with it. Tell me we only have the budget for a limited number of environmental dialogue without telling me we only have the budget for a limited number of environmental dialogue. How in the heck I must get... Okay, let's come to that from the other side. Business idea, a typical goth shop instead of the modern meaning it's the Visigoths. There's actually a role-playing game called Visigoths versus Morgoths. Telling you just more of the budget up, so we won't tell you. You know what? That's fair. Speaking of, I read an article earlier. It was like alternative fancy role-playing games to D&D.
Someone approaching.
And the journalist, let's say, in the loosest possible term of the word, Ramos MMA, first time playing. Welcome to the channel. Well, first of all, and no, this is my. Well, I've played all of the base game. I've played the previous DLC. This is the Echoes of the Blood War DLC. Catty is level 14, I think. I'm used to the ways of the game. I'm also playing on easy because I knew the difficulty solo. Oh, get out! Get out! Okay, okay. Trying to get Visigoths versus Morgoths on itch for $10 US. Oh, yes, I thought it was in the Ukraine bundle. I've heard very good things about Visigoths versus Morgoths. Noel's taking all the good holes from Goblin 2022. You know what? It's true. They do. They take all the null holes. I don't know where I was going with that, if I'm being honest. Look, whatever that noise is, could it stop? It's getting kind of annoying. Oh dear. No, never mind. Very generous edge detection for jumping. Mostly because Catty's quite short. They fixed the reset for all characters. Now you can't max out attribute points. Only got to max out Wolfgar and Drizzt. I'm sorry to hear that. Because I only play this really on stream because people find it funny to watch me suffer. I still haven't maxed anyone out, and you know, I imagine it will take some time to do it now. Right, I know this will teleport me. Take me where thou wilt! Oh hey, there's a hanging dwarf. I noticed that dead dwarf. I guess I go back? Yep, we're back to hanging dwarves. Well, barbarians, I guess. Side of a hanging dwarf beside the comfort of an old friend. I guess technically they're, what, Reged barbarians? And this is where I came from, I think, because I jumped up. Yes. It's been too long since we saw someone hanging from a tree. Oh, hello. I guess they're round and down. So for those of you who weren't here before, my plan is to... Thanks to Knots out of context. Yeah, please don't clip that. My plan is to play through the 2 new dungeons and then redo the first kind of level of...
Damn these gnolls.
the game as the new Warlock character to be like, hey, this is how she plays. Adventurers these days all know is gold, kick wagon, eat hop, chip and lie. You know what? Checks notes. Checks out. That's my new character backstory. That's used to be a fighter. Kicked a wagon the wrong way, broke my foot, now I'm a wizard.
Let's go, shitlickers!
That's a word. Oh right, I should probably deal with the gnolls first. Hey gnolls! What a noise. Forever known as the Limp Wizard. Well, I'll just put it this way. Their tango is magical. That was weird. Didn't attack for some reason. I did see a cool character backstory idea yesterday, though. General concept being, character thinks they're going to die. They remember they're already an adventurer, and they think they're going to die. So they confess their love to a party member. They die, and they get brought back, and have to, instead of dealing with it, they just abandon the party, change their name, change their adventuring class, and just start adventuring with other people. Get out of here, you gutter runner looking knockoff. Right. Now we've dealt with that issue. Oh, hey. Ah, I see. Didn't come here to be called out like this. There's actually a strategy to sprint into point blank range in order to fire arrows. Yes, despite appearances, this is very much a melee game. There we go. Every character has a ranged attack. I think I got it. Yeah, the purple's gone. Yeah, every character has a ranged attack. Catty's special ability is just based on her arrows. You can of course range greater than 0 is still ranged. It's true. You can of course play the game any way you wish to. Can I break this? No. I generally use her as a shotgun. Okay, so
Shooting bad guys never gets old.
you know, get close, do a triple spread. There's a chance of poison on each shot, so firing 3 at once makes those odds better. Right, back to what I was doing. Kicking solid wood. Feel the backflip and built-in movements should be optional somehow, like you could choose to do them situationally. Oh, the backflip it's back and X, it's an attack. This is the dodge back is that. Sometimes the controls don't pick up on the inputs though, like they drop inputs, so you'll pull off the wrong move, which is kind of annoying when it happens, but it is what it is. Please. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I saw this from earlier. I saw, wait, collect what? Oh, gold. Ah, yes, 28 gold. I can't tell if I'm following a purple barrier through the level or not. I think I am. I think it's just moving ahead of me as a... Yeah, that's great game, but what does silenced actually do?
Fresh targets.
Because clearly it doesn't silence you. I didn't even see that book, I just saw the prompt to pick it up. Ow. Cool. Rad. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I don't need ears now. Who needs ears? These gnolls love lean, apparently. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. You know, I didn't realise that was going to happen. That seems like where I'm going. Usually, of course, I give people a heads up, but that's because I know it's going to happen. That was... Oddly, I haven't kept track of how many things I've killed. And you know what? That's on me. I really should have. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. It's such an over-engineered sound compared to the classic beat boop. It's just so loud. Right. Not counting up to 2,000 you head across the game in 2 DLCs. Yeah, I mean, it's been some time since the game came out. Okay, I've missed a button, I guess. So this won't activate. Dang it! Was that a health pot to restore your eardrums? Yes, it was. Hey chat, have you seen a triangle etched onto a wall anywhere? Never mind. I found it. We're all good. Oh, and an axe. Yes, lest we forget, these are health potion. There's no pluralization in the game. These are health potion, not potions of healing. I kick you, and you die. Good fight? Oh, that was the whole fight. That was depressing. I will say, chat, in terms of numbers, the financial gamble has not played off. In terms of entertainment, hopefully it has. Oh, you son of a snowflake. One relief. That's what I will feel when I don't have to play this again. D&D plot idea. The party suspects a cult infiltrates a meeting only to be signed up in selling bullshit supplements and health potion. It's not a cult, it's a Ponzi scheme. Oh, wait. I think that's it. That's where I came from. Yeet me across. Yeet. Yeah. Oh. That's not where I came from. Interesting. You mistake the naming as only one potion which is collectively shared and split into many apparently separate containers. This is what you get when the potion is outside of time and the user is not. That's fair. Right, so I saw there was another thing out over here. Can I get to it? I thought there was another teleport point. Oh, no, it's a button. Never mind. Outer potion. Sorry, potions scheme. There we go. Or if you're a... I guess if you're a lich or a mummy, it'd be a ziggurat scheme. Whee! Waldorf and Statler. Good old Waldorf and Statler. There we go. Help, chat! I've been silenced. Twitch is... The game's trying to cancel me. Does that count as edgy and tropical humor? Topical humor?
Glad I have a bow, 'cause you stink.
Edgy and tropical like a sharpened banana. Bananas. Kind of tropical humor is not what I'm here for. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. I've disappointed you all. Activate the rune swords. Oh, wait, no, this is you go up to impress it, I think. Yes. Coconuts kill more people than sharks. Show some respect. Yeah, we'll have none of that around here. Am I right, chat? Where's the last rune sword? Oh, there it is. You're a little bit right now. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, you can leave. I kind of want to, you know, when I've got money, I know that what I should do is find an emote artist to do a Professor Donkeyman face palming, but animated face palm to make it all the better. Where is? Where is the source of the corruption? Oh. Take a crack at it, especially the animated part. Well, like, I have the really crappy pixel one I've got in the hat emote that I guess I could just put a hand on, but that would just look a bit weird. I'm not an artist. I'm not a visual artist, I should say. And my homemade emotes kind of attest to that. My alerts. My custom alerts that I actually made myself. Completely different story, of course. I got the character though. Thank you, I think. Yeet me.
If the gnolls are to be stopped, I have to find their camp.
Were you not listening earlier, Catty? They live in holes. I noticed there was some crystal there, but I don't actually need it. I would, good. But no, I'm a scribbler. Exactly, I have the same problem. I would, okay. Oh, Ari, send me a message on Discord so I don't forget to talk to you about vampire stuff. I meant to do it yesterday and absolutely forgot to. I would. That is all I can say. About vampire stuff. Ooh, money. I keep meaning to talk to you about it and then forgetting, so if there's a message that I have to respond to, otherwise my anxiety gets too bad, then that'll help. Yeah, I mean, there were 9 towns instead. She'll get whichever clan I give her and be happy with it. So, in the late, please note, Katty's feet are not on the ground; they're in it once more. In the latest oof moment from the World of Darkness games. The latest book, Second Inquisition for Vampire Masquerade 5th edition, in the opening fiction has a reference to COVID while it's still happening. Lest we forget, the World of Darkness team make horrendous life choices on a constant basis. If you haven't seen the original cover for Hunter the Reckoning, boy howdy, you really should check that out too. Cool. But then again, this is the company that decided to blame, was it the Chechnyan genocide on vampires? So no, it was it a murder of LGBT folk? I can't remember that off the top of my head. It was in really bad taste anyway. It was Chechnya, yes, I thought it was. When V5, I think that was when V5 had just come out, right? If I remember correctly. But how did a line about COVID get into the book in the first place? It adds nothing to the scene. It's a throwaway line about bringing, I think it's like, you brought the COVID plague in, didn't you? Or something. V5 is in general problematic. It is. I mean, I will run it because I know it, and if that's what people want to play, but I will explain how certain things are problematic. That's why I like Requiem. It's not problematic. Or it's not as problematic. Any game that has mind control and is problematic in principle. Or potentially problematic in principle anyway. So metaplot wank, people insisted was the reason they didn't like VTR. No, people didn't like VTR because it meant that they didn't have an excuse to be an asshole. I'll say it. I genuinely don't think the meta plot adds anything to a game. Mostly because I'm the kind of person who ignores it anyway. And I know I'm not the only one out there who does that. What is that hat? I still don't understand that hat. And how does that resist fire? It's a freaking giant band of iron. In fact, that would be the opposite of fire resistance. That would be too spicy. Oops. Did I not level up from that? Oh, I did. Good. Let's increase the cooldown and increase damage. Critical chance, sorry. If I wanted to run Canon VTM in the UK, I have to cater to Mithra sticking around and read all of that background stuff. No thanks. Yeah, that's the thing also with metaplot stuff. There's just too much background reading.
You know, stopping it.
Requiem, I can take the rulebook, I can make characters, I can make a one-shot, and that's it. That's all I need. I don't need to read 3 books. Don't get me wrong, if the meta plot genuinely makes your game better for you, I'm all for that. I don't want to yuck your yum, your fun is not wrong. It's just not for me. I also feel it's an issue I have when running pre-written adventures as well. Which, as a writer now that I've written a pre-written adventure,
Yep, I'll take that.
the irony is not lost on me, but I feel like if that material is already there, I have to abide by it, and I can't make it my own. Caddy's headbands game with that hat. Why is the fur hat shiny? Because it's magic. Because it's cold resist. I got rid of it. Whoops.
See you next time.
So I thought I did a pretty good job of exploring that entire area and never found the optional mini boss. Anyway, let's go and fight the boss.
Gnoll fangs were servants of Yinogu. A part of his power manifested. The gnolls were sacrificing Reged folk in some diabolical ritual.
Run right over them.
Yinogu's essence to
Possible.
pour into our world. They were camped in the Vale of Tempest. We would have to silence the gnoll drums to stop their ritual before Yinogu's corruption washed over the entire Dale.
Oops, I just closed Acrobat. Remember, guys, loot system with a single-digit percentage increase has been deemed fun by the gaming industry. Yep, that's it. That's my main issue. One of the biggest issues I had with the game was
Know any good underground beaches?
the inventory stuff. And gradually growing tired of modern loot conventions. Give me like the weird stuff. Yeah, I'd much rather have the weird stuff. What the game doesn't... So you notice where it says lore and then tucked away it says set bonus in a place that doesn't really make sense to be displayed. All the items have set bonuses as well. So, you know, there you go. So you can't... it's one of those games. And don't forget, unless we forget... The item's a random chance. I will point out, for those of you who have not seen this before, why is it in the header? I don't know. I really could not tell you why it's in the header. For those of you who have not been here before, one, yes, the foliage does clip through the ground right in front of me. The higher difficulty levels do give you better loot and different... The game calls them quests, I think. They have a higher chance of dropping a particular loot set. But it's still just grinding at the end of the day to get the loot you need. Let's go to a call, try not to explode with anger. I'm not exploding with anger. The game feels better to play now, at least. They've fixed some of the core kind of this game feels like a broken, clunky mess issues. It's still a clunky mess, don't get me wrong. It's just less clunky. I also like how there are 2 different loading screens. You've got this screen, which is the intro to the act screen, And then you've got the loading screen with the tooltips. Now it's a designed clunky mess, not a broken clunky mess. Exactly. Power of the Abyss. Enter the heart of the statue of Anam. Okay.
Ugh. Feels like something's grabbing hold and twisting my guts.
That'll be Yinogu's hunger. Oh, I did that funky platforming for no reason. Whoops. Maybe you're not supposed to be able to do it? It's interesting. Because we wear their skins!
What else are we going to do? One of those heroes. Kill one of them, and we get a guaranteed promotion.
It's not quite that's lovely. We'll put it on the fridge. But we're not far off. Hey, I'm a hero! I don't want to die. Hey, hold that for me, would you?
Strong bargaining position.
In that I'm alive and you are dead. Yes, I have the strongest bargaining position. What's your counter offer to death? Oh, right, you can't make it because you're dead. My objective here, as with I think pretty much all the boss levels, is just get to the boss and kill them. Right now my objective is locate the hidden gate, which is probably not going to be that hidden, all things considered. That was a death line? It was, wasn't it?
Time to put an end to this Knoll invasion once and for all.
The writing in this game is amazing. To be fair, some of the dialogue between ads or mobs or minions or whatever you want to call it is pretty good dialogue. Some of it less so. Like I said, we should play this free. It's on Game Pass. We should just play it together.
Who's a stinky boy?
And we've reached the bad lines. Ooh, nice, you dodged. Not enough games have enemies that talk. It's true. Not enough games have enemies that just stand there and that you shoot them in the head either. Oh, I guess I kind of shot above his head. That's fair. An attempt was made. A game was made. At least we get a cool cutscene, because it's a boss fight. The boss intros are usually pretty entertaining. Sorry to the people I'm sure worked hard on this game, but it looks like complete busy work to play. Yeah. So I think, if I remember correctly, the story of the game development was they started, like, they got the license from Wizards. I could be wrong about this, but I think Took Games kind of got the license and then started development and then got bought by Wizards. I think. I might be misremembering. It's been a long time. Ignore all of these buffs, by the way. They're never actually explained in games, as far as I can tell.
The work of gnolls. The Reged say it's the Sword of Tempest.
Like, Elemental Adept, I assume means I do more damage with my elemental attacks.
I got all kinds of trouble.
But I could not tell you what silenced means. And the short rest mechanic is useless. All it does is actually... it is give you the checkpoint. Yes, technically it refills your potions, but you only really need the health potion anyway. And if you only have that one in your inventory, you're guaranteed to get that in the chests. Because when you die, everything respawns. Of the MCs need to scream out to quit when coming across a group of enemies, especially when all their backs are to her. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta let them know you're there.
Drums.
I will say the sound design on the drumming, very good. It does look like fun, doesn't it? Were you paying attention? There'll be a test after the stream. No one's ever summoned a demon with a politely worded letter. Well, summon itself is more of a imperative term, I guess, that's why. Right, who has the ice? Oh, you can tell I don't use the so-called executes that often. I couldn't remember the button to press to use it.
You looking for me?
Defeat Sister Blood. Okay. That name is a bit on the nose. Oh, get close, get close, get close. Execute. Or not. I'm pressing the Y button to do it, and she's doing heavy attacks instead of the execution, so wonderful. Three should do it. Oh, one did it. Whoops. Pretty sure a demon would show up in that case, just tell you how lame you are, politicians all the time. Remember the cool sounds and lighting and everything from that cutscene? It's gone now, go beat up these mooks. That is every boss fight, it's a Celtic Beast. You get a really cool cutscene, and then just the same fight over and over again. Then they realised the plain out bindings are worked into the words, woven through meter and punctuation, even though they thought it was their idea, they're now bound to your will. You know, every now and then, you say something that is like, yes, you're definitely Irish. With an interest in storytelling.
Who wants to be first?
Sister Talon! Oh, whoops, I thought something was... I'm on fire, apparently. That's a cool effect, though. If only I didn't have a way of healing at will. Oh, well. Never mind. That was almost bad. I don't even want to think about this fight on anything other than the easiest difficulty. Where are you?
I got all kinds of trouble.
Yes, look, I get legendary resistance. For those of you who don't play D&D, legendary resistance is a trait that monsters, that creatures get. Usually, like, boss monsters, dragons, that kind of thing. Actually, yes. But wait, there's more! Did I do that? Was that me? Look at that Unreal Engine 5 cutscene. That's it. Dungeon 1 completed. Two dungeons in this DLC. Thank you, Ari. I'll take that GG. I don't care about the tally screen because playing solo. I don't really care about it when playing not solo either. I'm not that kind of player. That worked out quite well, actually. An hour and a half into the stream. Got another dungeon. Look at that text. What a mess that is. I promise there's a tooltip there when you can read it. The Zalgo tooltip. It's wonderful, isn't it? I think they were going for some kind of form of visual poetry. And I have to say, they nailed it. They really did nail the visual poetry. I've never seen one go prone. They do that kind of stagger animation that you saw a couple of times there. And it's called an execute, but if they have too much health, it doesn't kill them. It's more just like a really hard, a really heavy attack. And as you saw also during that fight, sometimes you can't pull it off because the game thinks you want to do a heavy attack instead. I will take this unknown loot though. Wonderful, an armor set I'm not using. Look at that. That's amazing is what that is. I like how the fire resist set is just wear as much iron as you possibly can. Yeah, that'd resist fire. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the textures. You mean the loading? That's fine. It's perfect.
Feel free to browse. No takebacks.
Even when it loads the light dripping off of you? Yes. I would have to agree with that assessment.
No takebacks.
I still don't understand how any of this got through QA. Or got through approval, sorry, from an art director. Presumably one was involved.
Bargain.
You might be excited by the fact there's a skins tab, by the way, for those of you who've not been here before. You can choose 5 different colours for each item, and you pay a nominal fee to change the colour. That's it. Those are your skins.
Anytime, Caddy Bree.
So if I go over here, there should be a new trophy. There. So I guess the next dungeon will be this gap here. Speaking of the next dungeon, actually, you know what? I'll take my wellness break now, as I'm between campaigns. I might take a second one later in the stream, but here is the wellness break screen. Look at that little chatling. I remain the stream boss, so if I'm the stream boss at the end of the stream, who knows what the chatling will look like next stream. I'll probably put it back to the xenomorph in all fairness. But look after your trash panda for me. Num 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 num. We're gonna do the usual. So I'm gonna set the rock paper scissors challenge going, and I'm gonna. Okay, someone else has done it. Never mind. Enjoy playing rock paper scissors with the chatling. I shall be back in but a moment or two, having hydrated and stretched. Feel free to do the same, and then we'll simply return to Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance and enjoy the second of the DLC's dungeons. If I can find the thing to there's the webcam. There we go. Be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. A note on the stream boss thing, by the way. If people don't like it, if there's no use, if there's no value being added to the channel by it, I will get rid of it. Don't worry. It's just something I thought I'd try out. Reminder to lower the health of the stream boss. Anything that throws anything into the hype cup will reduce the health of the stream boss. Bits. So cheers, donations, follows, subs, and hosts, I believe it is. However, while we're talking about textures, should I be mean and show the? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Hey, Celtic, big fan of how we're old friends at this point. Look how the texture under Catty's arm just stretches. You know, let's make it even better. Oops, that's the wrong menu. Because that one, not too bad. How about when it's solid metal? Oh, that's the good stuff right there. Also, please note that the arrow appears above where it would fire from. It would be loosed from. For those of you who are unaware of that. You can't unsee it now. You're welcome. Kind of implies she grows the armor organically from her skin. It's true, she does. Anyway, back to the Tundra Explorer.
I almost
Which, if it was intentional, would be an amazing concept. You know, I don't think it's intentional. I'm assuming Brunord does it as well, as he would be the other one who wears metal armor. I mean, obviously they all wear armor of some degree, but anyway. Abandoned mines. Dwergar are attempting to establish themselves within abandoned mines under Kelvin's cairn, but deeper within those mines lies an even greater danger.
Duergar, cut off from the Underdark, had settled in under Kelvin's cairn to mine caverns long abandoned by the dwarves. If they were able to establish themselves, they would be an ongoing threat to all the people of Icewind Dale. And so we set to task to root them out before that could happen. But Duergar weren't the only threats we found lurking below.
Okay, so this in theory is a bit shorter. I think if we just jettison the Forgotten Realms at this point, we'd be better for it. Yeah, there are better settings. You know what? Give me a video game set in Eberron.
Never did say how he managed to take out Kessel and his tower all on his own.
I can't be the only one who wants an Eberron video game. And obviously they're bringing Kryn back, Dragonlance, as a setting. Fuck yeah, film noir robots. Exactly. Actually, was it Zaum, the Disco Elysium people? Give me an Eberron point-and-click adventure. For those who don't know, Eberron is very much a noir setting. It's like steampunk noir fantasy. Moral grayness everywhere. Robots. A whole section of the land has been claimed by mist, and you don't go in there if you want to live. There's a very rushed overview of the setting. It's a cool setting though, Eberron. It's also a setting that is just after a huge war has ended. So you've got that to deal with.
Been too long? Moradin's ass. Close the gate. You'll seal us in here.
Get back to your post. Start the damn charge already.
Watch my back and let me work. Do it yourself, you dented lump.
Troll!
Do it, take me. It's such a damn...
Ludicrous eye. But if you haven't set that charge, I'll pick the illithid slime from your skull with the dull. We're coming! Go! Go!
That guy got wrecked. You have questions about those mud puddles? I don't have questions. Everyone knows trolls come from mud puddles. Main objective, locate the Dwergar mining operation. Optional, defeat Rotspit, destroy 5 troll sacks.
Duergar make rotten neighbors, and no dwarf is going to be able to sleep soundly until they're driven out.
What I love about streaming this game is that every time I've streamed it so far, someone who's never seen the game before has appeared to watch.
Just smash their skull and explode like crystal. That's because they ingest crystal remnant. Nothing surprises me in this wretched place.
Good fight. And Goblin. Hey, Turns out they don't. They still don't aggro if you shoot them, and they still go flying when they die. Everyone knows trolls fold themselves into a packet nibbles and a beach towel. Well, obviously, yes. Can I? No. They really have no idea what to do with elevation, do they? Absolutely not. The first mini-boss in the game you can stand above and just kill before, and they don't do anything. Their AI doesn't activate. It's not just elevation though. Sometimes you can, if you're just too far away, they don't aggro. They just, you know, die. I'm going to stop doing that because it's boring to watch, but. I did. Right, so that's poison. Grab the collectible. Okay, game wants me to go that way. Clearly I'm going to go the other way. Through the poison! Ignore the rocks. Okay, so the troll sacks look like banelings. Good to know. Can walk slow and the plants not get poisoned. Thank you, Marcel Pont. Ponte? Pont? I'm sorry, I apologise for butchering your name. You can also just run through it, like with the traps. Although, yeah, look at that. They don't aggro. Cool. But the much like the traps on the ground, you can just run through, and they don't do anything. That might be different on higher difficulties. I don't know. I don't know if difficulty affects the timings on these things. It doesn't? Wonderful. Thank you for the tip, though. I would never have thought to just walk slowly through it, because who would, really? Makes situations like this a lot easier, though. Not that I really need the money. Wake up, sheeple. Wake up, sheeple. The trolls and the mages would never work together.
I think this one's the boss.
Well, they died, so... Get out, get out. Have I played the Warlock? No, so I'm going through the dungeons first and then going to start a new game with the Warlock. Otherwise, obviously, I'd have to start a new game to play the dungeon. I'd have to play all the way through to unlock the dungeons. And I figured I'd try the new game content before checking out the new character. But if you stick around, it might be the end of this stream or tomorrow's stream that I play the Warlock, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Obviously, you don't have to. There we go. Where I'm supposed to go. I feel like it's an alternate path. Yeet. I don't know. I said yeet. Jumping is not yeeting. I guess it's yeeting yourself against gravity, maybe? There's a trap. Totally follow Bubs. They're super cool. Thank you, Ari. I appreciate the kind words. Hmm. You know what's not in this game, and I'm really happy they aren't in the game? Mimics. Yes, the only trapped chests we have are the ones with these traps in front of them. That's a bit rude. But they're easy to deal with. Easy enough, anyway. I don't know why I'm kicking each and every one. I don't... That was weird. Okay. It's like the anti-T-pose, or the anti-pose if you was just kind of stood there with their arms by his side. That's a cool environment. Wait, no, if I get follows, that means my health bar goes down. Someone else might become the stream boss. Oh, I got too close. I was listening, got too close. I'm sorry. I've got a ranged weapon too. Moradin's hairy ass. That's the curse they decided to go with. Cool. Someone actually read that line. I love how Catty has to clip slightly up to grab the ledge. You know what? Sure, I'll drink a health pot. A health potion. 2 health potion. Check and see if there's anything behind the silencing crystal. Okay, so I see that. So that's probably what I need the lever handle for. I'm assuming I have to go further in to use it. Hello? There's something over there. Oh, I've already opened it. Never mind. I'm a fool! Continuing onwards. Ignore the hanging dwarf above me. It's not there. If we don't look at it, we won't see it. That looks sketchy. I mean, I'll do it for the gold. I don't need the health potion, but I'll do it for the gold. Or I guess health potions, as I get 2 per chest. Man, that is really useful to know. If you're still in chat, thank you again, Marcel. I'm gonna run down this bit though. I don't need to. Okay, they didn't even activate. Hey, it's a troll puddle.
Trolls. Not my favorite.
Literally beach towels. It activates only on sprint. Okay, but you sprint so fast you can run through it. What is the point? Apart from those rare occasions when there's something actually in them to pick up. Jog and walk don't trigger it. Makes sense. Yeet. Point is to slow down and lock you in. Makes sense. When you play the boss, you will see. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I do not like the sound of that at all.
For now, what happens when they break into this cabin? I don't think they will. They seem to be drawn to that. They get hungry. And best to set our defenses before that happens.
I genuinely didn't see that Dwargar there. That's on me.
Stay away.
I turned the corner, moved the camera, and I was like, oh, is that a Dwargar or a statue? Oh, they're moving. It's a Dwargar. I like how they hurt each other. Tiny amounts, but they do hurt each other. Anything in here? Gold! I'm doing it for the gold. Could say that about why I'm playing this DLC as well. I need a lever handle for that, correct? Yes, I don't have a lever handle yet. Don't have a lever handle yet. I'll be back for you, lever handle slot. You have a name and everything. That's impressive.
I got all kinds of trouble.
Unlike you yourself. What a fight. Again, I'm being disparaging. Playing it on anything other than the easiest difficulty is a surefire way to get your ass handed to you. I could maybe handle the second one, but I'm really not in the mood to try it. Looks into the middle distance as they remember the first time they tried non-middle difficulty after the first 2 levels. Hey Catty, pro tip, when I press A to jump, usually indicates that I would like you to move your legs in such a fashion that you jump. Nope. Cool. Fun. Where's the flame tongue? There it is. Confirmed Catty cannot levitate. Well, no, fighters can't levitate. Can I? Sure can. We'll renew that. I hadn't actually looked over here. That was just a... It's probably a good thing to have. Moment. Slide out of the ice. Oh, hey, troll. Oh, for those of you in chat who are new here, who are new to the game, I should say. I can do fire damage.
Still some more Duergar.
One of my skills does do fire damage. The trolls don't care about that. They still regenerate. It is, in fact, this explosion does fire damage. It does not stop trolls regenerating as it should. I cannot tell you how frustrating it is. Admittedly, if you kill them quickly enough, they don't start. Their regeneration doesn't even start, so there's that. Also, that ice is floating. I should probably look for more troll sacks as well. I'm going to shoot this just so I have a straight shot. I don't usually kill the frozen enemies, or destroy the frozen enemies, but I'll take the straight shot. Just kidding. I thought there might be something there. There wasn't. Back for the buff. That was almost bad. Kind of started sauntering there towards the end. Okay, it wants me to go that way. Still also looking for Rot Spit, which is a great name. I think that's just an explosive, but I'll find out. Fire! Okay, that's a lever I need. I am a lone enemy, but I believe in myself. Yeah, I'm still going to keep doing the dominant strategy of backwards and Y. I have the buff. It's okay. Cool. Unless, like, super shiny ice means that the buff just helps a little bit and doesn't stop the ice killing you. Guess I'll drink the health potion now. No, the game just broke. Never mind.
Trolls don't usually gather in such numbers. The Shine Mages must have something to do with it. We should be dealing with them as well. We have to look out for ourselves first, or we won't survive these days. I doubt we'll survive regardless.
Hey dude, you should go to Reddit or 4chan where trolls gather in exceedingly large numbers. I missed.
Going down.
Oh, right, that attack can charm apparently. Get out of there, get out of there. Technically I could just run past all this, but I like killing things. In this game, it's fun.
The archer persists.
Retreat.
Ah, dang it. Can you please stop saying that? I really don't like that line. Oh, hey, troll sack. That was something I just said. That only counted as one troll sack, apparently. And what a good play session that was, Ari. Yeah, the challenge, that's fair. Like, if I were playing this solo, playing this off stream, sorry, I would probably be more inclined to not play it on the easiest difficulty. But I'm doing this more of a, hey, in case you're curious about the game, that's what this is what the game's like. And also, just with how cheap the game was the last time I played it at not the easiest difficulty, it wasn't fun anymore. I'm still not looking forward to the eluded poison stuff at the boss. So thanks for that. Yeah, the Warlock is awesome. I'm hoping so. I'm a big Tiefling fan, and I like Warlock as a class. Level 12 with her. In 2 days, pretty impressive. And it mostly just boils down to, I just feel like if I'm not enjoying the game, the stream quality suffers. Or if I'm not enjoying myself, I should say, the stream quality suffers. Yeah, this seems a bit like a trap. Am I just killing baby trolls? Is that what the troll sacks are?
I got all kinds.
Oh, there's rots, but that did nothing. Epic bow. Oh, I see you back there. I mean, it's hard not to. They shine quite a bit. Oh, troll sack. Please. That was weird. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. That was in an awkward place. We found love in an awkward place. That's where I came. Yeah, that's where I came from. Only need the gold from that. I'd love to not have hanging dwarves everywhere. This feels. There we go.
Bad guys never get
This feels like the end of the level.
For the battle hammers!
Bulbasaur! Why is the being Groundbreaker not capitalized? Doesn't matter, the Groundbreaker's dead. Bulbasaur just cuz? Hey. There never, ever needs to be a reason for Bulbasaur. Oh, you... I'm doing the combo system, chat. Be proud of me. GG, thank you. I feel kind of, you know, obviously a lot of creative people get imposter syndrome, and I get that real bad streaming. I feel really bad when I get GGs playing on easy mode in this game, because easy mode in this game is incredibly easy, but the difficulty spike is real. I like how the connection symbol has now jumped from the corner of the screen. That was good. That was good. But I'll take the GGs. We celebrate any successes here on the channel, whether mine or yours, chat. D&D Beyond is trying to sell me Enter the Netherdeep, or whatever the Critical Role campaign's called. Joke's on you, D&D Beyond. I write my own campaigns. I am currently trying to figure out if I can justify running the adventure that I've contributed to when it releases. Or the campaign, sorry. I've contributed an adventure to it, I guess is more accurate. I don't know. It just feels vaguely egotistical to be like, hey, this is an adventure I wrote in this book. Wonderful. Cold resistance. You know, I might start keeping things if they're purple or yellow. Gold, I guess, technically. Yeah, I'll keep epic and legendary stuff. Why not? In case I ever decide to swap active set. I know there's a symbol that tells me when things are new. I don't know why I'm ignoring it.
When are you people gonna bring me some more junk? I'm running low. That works for me.
Oh, does it work for you? Good, I'm glad. I think that's what I was doing anyway, just keeping the purples and the golds. I accidentally did it. That's on me.
Wow, all this?
Nearly at 100,000 gold.
Well,
oh right, I have an attribute point to spend. Oops, nope. Let's go with one in let's go with another Constitution.
We had dealt with most of the Durgar in this part of Kelvin's care. But trolls were the bigger threat. They had nested deep within those caverns, and were preying on all they found. Worse still, mages from the Crystal Cult were apparently breeding the trolls for who knows what purpose. We would put an end to the work of the cultists, and destroy the trolls before they were set loose upon the Dale.
You tell them, Dritz. You tell them what's going on. Let us enter the depths of madness. Hang on, it calls it a portal. Why not call it a teleportation circle? Because that's an actual D&D term. Oh, wait, right. Because it's an actual D&D term. I answered my own question there. a life simulation game that I backed a while on Kickstarter's found a publisher, so that's pretty cool. Humble Games. I like life sims. They're very chill. So the plan for going back to the stream schedule, probably tomorrow play more of this with the Warlock to get a real feel for the Warlock, and then probably a stream of Tunic to see if I want to play Tunic, and then back to Silent Hill. Humble moving into publishing is a little weird to me. Yeah. I mean, obviously they've published a fair few games now, but yeah, it was weird when it was announced. My objectives, by the way, because you can't see them. Navigate the tunnels is the main objective. Optional objective being defeat the headmaster and destroy 6 cultist urns. Which I assume they've just reused the giant urn model for.
These crystal shitheads really put their foot in it this time. And now I've got to clean up their mess.
That's a new one. Oh, wonderful. Right, I'll actually have to pay attention then. I can't just zone out and check chat constantly. It's just really weird. Sometimes you can tell that they've put some effort into the game.
They say we are trapped. We're never trapped so long as we have pick and shovel. 5 years of digging is enough. You think we'll survive here? We dig in. We stand our ground. We claim these caves as our own. If only we had the numbers.
Oh, right. Cultist urns were in the cult storyline, right? With the lich boss. It's not trolls spawning from the pits you have to worry about. Anyway, I got carried away with that one. Having red for health and green for stamina just messes with my brain. Well, you're not coming back. You'll never go home again.
Bad guys never get sold.
Who are you talking to? There was only you here. Okay, cool. Just curious if I can get on here. Doesn't appear to be the case. Moving on. Yes, of course, there's traps. Run! Oh, a trap blew the thing up for me. Wait. Okay. Bobbed razor wire does deal damage. Nice touch. Annoying, but a nice touch. There's a fight up ahead. Or is that just there in case you kill yourself on the razor wire? I suppose it's that one. Please? That's weird. Tried jumping up to it, but I couldn't even jump. You know, if this was the state of the game at launch, I don't think my review would have been as disappointed. You're annoying. Ah, heck it. You're dead now, it doesn't matter. You're also annoying. Get out of there! COVID did hit the gaming industry hard. You are not wrong. Yeah, because this came out just at the start of the pandemic, didn't it? If I recall correctly. $2021. Yeah. The last 2 years are just a blur, I'll be honest. And obviously, I play a lot of games on stream. And remembering release dates is not always the easiest thing. I'm glad they are fixing it though. Like, it's still not award-winning. I wouldn't call it award-winning, but it is fun now, for the most part, whereas before it was occasionally fun. And I was just playing it to see how badly the game could break in different and exciting ways. Yeah, I figured that would only count for one. Legendary chest guard. Welcome back, babe. How'd it go?
Let's see what you got.
Oh, I've uncovered the source of the trolls, I guess.
Trolls. Not my favorite.
Well, that was a thing. Let me guess.
I see you there, baddies.
Alright, they're immune. Hey, can I do this?
Nasty.
Sure can. Reasonably well, I think I'm being trained to be a trainer, which is interesting. Well, we've said it before, and we'll probably say it again, but I'm not going to say her full name, but I'll say A, so we know who. So you can probably guess who I'm on about. A is just training you up to replace her. Has been since you started. But I know with your consent.
I signed up because he seemed like a really cool guy. And I wanted to raid caravans and then deliver all the loot and prisoners to him for his own personal use.
At least that guy knows what they want out of life, and it's simple pleasures. Alf, it's what we call it when we're being sneaky. Okay, I will try to remember that.
Guys never get sold.
What up, cultist? I missed. Oh, get out! Nope, get out. Ooh, that worked out quite well. And now they're immune. Get out, get out, get out! I love how the invisible ones, you can tell where they are because they get a health bar that you can see and interact and reduce. Okay, that was funky fresh. Now I'm on fire.
These rats and their experiments need to be destroyed.
I don't mind it as long as they force me to do it all the time. It would be more interesting than having to participate in the course again. Yeah, that's true. You have done it quite a few times now. Oh, this looks like it's plot progression. Guess I'm going to blow up the last thing then. Meeting time. Have a good meeting. Thank you for the lurk. That poor troll. 4 copies of the workbook. Wonderful. Don't tell everyone, because we'll all want one. Okay, I was just checking there was no other kind of alcoves. I see that. I don't... Oh, there it is. I don't know why they bother doing that to hide it. It's not like it's hidden particularly well. It's like it's a token effort at hiding it at best. Especially as the nature of the game means there's got to be the Flame Tongue Greatsword nearby. I count to you, you do not. I've already dealt with Crenshinabon though. The odds of you holding Crenshinabon in your own 2 hands, quite low now. That was sneaky.
Trolls, not my favorite.
Is this the headmaster? Nope. It's another rune sword though. Okay, that was a bit generous with the hit detection. Oh, hey. Yeah. I don't see anything else to interact with, apart from obviously this to break. Grab the buff and run! Warmth. What I feel in my heart whenever anyone does anything on this channel. Including just watch.
This child seeks our secrets.
Actually, I seek your death. Very different thing. Oh, that's a new one. Whoops. Thought that was the one that turned invisible after I nearly killed it. Oh, right, they explode. That's what happened. It didn't turn invisible. It exploded. Never mind. I'm just an idiot. Come on, float towards me. Ah, you coward. They're wise to my schemes. May have forgotten I could do the jump savvy thing. That was almost bad, actually. That's 3. These things usually come in 4s, although I'm not holding out hopes of having found all 4 of them. No, my luck, I walked past the first one. Oh. Or not. Never mind. That looks like it might be the fourth one. Hey, Catty, do you want to go and rub your face on a giant sword? Thank you. Free attribute point.
Okay, whatever we kill next, I'm taking their buttons. Oh, for shuck. Always figured you for a teeth kind of guy.
I don't.
Body parts is over. It's buttons. We're on the real.
I don't see any buttons.
Oh, I've seen some pretty shiny teeth. What do you think they call them? Pearly whites. Everyone's got teeth. Not everyone's got buttons. Scarcity, cowboy.
I mean, they aren't wrong. Oh.
Too many for big mushrooms. Archer attacks.
Imagine if you actually did something about it, though. How weird would that be? You know what? Let's do this properly. Lock on and do a couple of kicks. There we go. Let it not be said that I cheese the game all the time. I do occasionally play it the way it's intended. Oh. Really should be more careful about doing that. Thankfully. Takes them a while to explode. Epic crystal! Is that like champagne? That's a crystal joke for you all. No, I'm not proud of it, I'll be honest. Okay, I see this. Oh, I see it around the corner. Grab the buff and run. What? No! I have the buff game! I have half of the buff left, in fact. Why are you like this?
Fresh targets.
Oh, there's the headmaster. Is it though? Is it really my fault? Or is it the people watching? Is it their fault? Are they in fact encouraging me to do stuff like this? It's the latter, chat. If you didn't watch, I wouldn't do it. Plain and simple. Right, hopefully the buff applies this time through. Yep, it did. Good. Very good.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, that's explosive. Defeat the Doctor. Are you the Doctor? Nope, you don't have a TARDIS. You can't be the Doctor. That's one troll down. Hey, you. I kicked you so hard you died. Wonderful. Just so when you get them confusing, but who are we talking about? Who am I talking about? Who is Angel talking about? Because I got to defeating. My objective right now is to defeat the Doctor, so I made a Doctor Who joke. Oh, I found the Doctor. Never mind. Still doesn't have a TARDIS though. I am disappointed. In fact, I'd like to know very much where you got your doctorate from, the so-called Doctor. Perhaps it is the University of Lichfield.
Still be more cultists to deal with before I move down to the pit.
That was a good joke, actually. Boo. No, you're right. It's factually incorrect. Those are technically cultists, not lichers. Just gonna ban the playing of the game at this rate? She can try. Just walks into the room, regardless if the webcam's on or not, and slaps the controller out of my hand. Fortunately, it's easier to do that than turn the console off. Enter the laboratorium, or as we call them, laboratories. Turn the power off in that area of the house. Boy, let me tell you the perks of dating a short person and having circuit breakers that are high on the wall. Slap you, you're cheaper to fix than the controller. That's fair. Hey, that's a troll. Hey, do you think the cultists are doing something to the trolls? Good traps, good traps. Ah, curses, I've missed one. Oh well. 4 of 6 forever! I'm really good at missing a single collectible in a level. It's a skill, really.
Only one left.
I like what you've done with the place. I like the sparks everywhere. Ooh. The sparks everywhere. Oh, wait, no, there's 6 of 6. I did it. Got all of the collectibles. Wow, that didn't explode. And yet it did from me shooting the thing behind it. Wonderful. Perfect. I just feel with how really interestingly designed this DLC is, that the main game definitely rushed.
Who wants to be first?
Oh God, no. Okay, I see the problem here.
Mighty arrows!
I see the mwahaha. Ignore the fact that the arrow appears in midair and stays there. We don't talk about that. Oops. Get up. I mean, you can't say you didn't warn me, because you did. But like that, the really cool arena design. They've definitely learned from the boss fights of the main game. Again, I don't. It's just me. I don't care about that stuff. The AI has definitely been improved since the game released. And in case you're curious, by the way, I keep checking my emails because during loaner screens, because there was a deadline for a project yesterday. I'm hoping that my work was of sufficient quality. I did something in my knuckle playing Valheim. last week, I think it was. And it's still not fully recovered. I think I was holding sprint for too long. PC gaming problems. It's not RSI on my wrist. I've done something to the knuckle. Trust the work was great. Look forward to reading it. Apparently it's good. Let's just say being given the opening adventure in a campaign is a terrifying prospect. But if I set the bar low enough through my writing, then everyone else's just looks better in comparison. Wonderful. Necrotic resistance. Perfect.
Regis never did say.
I'll go with Charisma 1 for that ultimate increase. It's categorically not true. Actually, it is. Oh my! I just threw up figuratively in my mouth. Moving on. Okay, that's pretty cool. I might keep those. I mean, they're not great in comparison, but they look cool. What is the princess? The battle hammer set bonus? Cooldown reduction. Wonderful. Nom nom. Yes. Nom. Oh, nope. Nom. Okay, let's go and sell stuff, and then do the boss for the dungeon.
My favorite human.
And how many do you know? It looked like a facehugger got confused and glomped her head. You're not wrong.
That works for me.
You are not wrong. That's just unpleasant to look at. I'm going to sell it. Can you imagine how moist you would be if you wore all of the acid resistance stuff? Oh right, I don't need that. Again, I'll keep purples and golds. Apart from that, because it looks cool. And that because it's Battle Hammer set. Battle Hammer Princess set.
For me, you shouldn't have.
And yet,
Knock him dead.
I did. I can't even remember that character's name. The trouble?
Cultists were mages driven mad from their exposure to Crystal Remnant. Mad enough to attempt to breed a troll army. To no one's surprise, that army overwhelmed them and had begun to pour out of every tunnel under Kelvin's care. The heart of the troll nest was in a deep pit that the Durgar had tried and failed to destroy. We would have to finish the work the Durgar started and put an end to the madness of these mages.
The trouble with trolls. I love how all momentum stops the moment you dash.
Shark's still out there, huh? Can't believe that has it.
Hey game, I'm sure Xbox All Access does get you more, if you qualify for it. Guess who doesn't? Actually, if anyone is thinking of going for all access. I don't know about other countries, but certainly in the UK, it's through Klarna, and you have to register for an account with Klarna before you can even apply for the credit to get the all access program. It's incredibly annoying. My main objective is simply navigate the nest, and there's nothing else to do here.
Descending into a filthy pit of trolls was not at the top of my list this morning, but at least I'll get to blow some shit up.
Hey, at least they've got, I've only just really paid enough attention to notice, but at least they've got new voice lines for the main characters for this. They could have just had them mute and not recorded new lines.
Is the Durgar gate still closed?
How would I know?
Well, one of us should check.
You want to run? Go. I'll remain and see this through.
Fine. I'll pray to the One Light for guidance.
Kill that sucker!
I don't think the One Light's gonna give you the guidance you necessarily wanted, unless it was directions to the grave. I missed. That joke would have been really cool. Oh no, they're dead. Never mind. Oh, the ragdoll in this game. She didn't release the arrow, but she still hit it. Well, too bad you just did. You're a goblin in a D&D game. Unfortunately, we aren't allowed the moral turpitude of should I kill this goblin or not. I have to kill you to progress. Well, technically, I guess I could have run past it, in all fairness.
Shot than we were when we started this.
The trolls must be able to hear the call.
I think they're more interested in the flesh of Durgar.
Well, the Durgar have locked themselves out.
Indeed. Perhaps the trolls will be able to focus without that distraction.
There's a troll pool. The trolls can't, in fact, hear the call because, like pretty much everyone, they've got their phone on vibrate. Cute troll. Yep. I was waiting for a troll to appear from one of these. There we are. Oh, hey. It was shiny. I wondered if it was shiny for any reason. The reason was, in fact, it was covered in blood. I like how the objective marker gets confused. Oh. A common helm. And a common ring.
So, why'd you sign on with Kessel in the first place?
I don't know. Just felt right at the time.
Simple pleasures?
That's the shot.
Yep.
That's how it
Also, I realised I could have reset my abilities. I could have reset my abilities every time I was at the cairn.
Seemed like a really good guy. I wanted to raid caravans and then deliver all the loot and prisoners to him for his own personal use. Ow.
Oops. Yeah, that's not worth doing. It's me. I'm here.
I don't want to die.
You really should just keep running if you don't want to die, you know.
That's it.
I literally killed everyone around you. Why would I not kill you if you're trying to kill me? Think things through, goblins, please. Survive. I'm rooting for you.
All these guitars looking for the shard. They ain't got a chance. What are you talking about?
Troll pit.
The shard's calling to all of us. It wants to be found. Nah, if it wanted to be found, it'd have been found. So then, why put out the call? For fun, Kafoy. It's watching and laughing at all of us.
Whee! Goodbye.
You looking for me?
Well, you found me. Oh, right, they're explosive. Oh, hey, there's a ladder there in case I want to go back up. Wonderful. Can I activate these? Ooh, I can. So I shall. Really, game? You gonna do that to me? Oh, whoops. Kick? Oh, they do not like it when you do that. Makes sense. Checks out. Gold! Even goblins needs heralds to tell others of your greatness. It's true. You leave one alive to spread word. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to come. Interesting. I guess I'll go back. I saw a patch of gold over there. I don't really care that strongly about it. Is that just a shortcut to mushrooms? Literally, because there's poisonous fungi in it. Oop. Well, that's a lot of trolls. How about I don't go that way, though? Suppose I shall. I don't think they're in range. Curses.
You and me, troll.
You and you and you and me is more accurate, Catty. No, Catty. Backwards and Y, Catty. Okay. Luckily, I'm playing on easy. Hey, do you want to activate your AI? Thank you. I would like the short rest menu so I can deny it. That's weird. It won't let me. Moving on. Oh, there we go. I know it denies by default, but I take a certain simple pleasure in holding the B button to deny it manually. It's just me. Oh, is this where I would have ended up? It is. It's like, yeah, I could wait the timer out, or I could tell it to do one manually. And I'm glad it's not just me. This is where I was earlier, correct? There we go. Pretty sure this is where I was earlier. Absolutely is. I'll grab the gold while I'm here then. And the lore collectible that I don't read. I couldn't actually tell you why I don't read the lore collectibles, because I read the lore collectibles in every other game. I don't care about them. I think that's really it. I'm not a fan of the characters. That was a bit sudden. Oh, cool. Maybe because the D&D lore isn't D&D. Well, I mean, it kind of is, because it is all official Forgotten Realms lore for Icewind Dale. because it's a licensed D&D game written in part by R.A. Salvatore. I don't know. His writing never clicks with me. I've tried a couple of times. I just don't enjoy it. And I'm not saying that you're wrong if you think he's a good writer. It doesn't work for me. Couldn't precisely. Where did I come from? I dropped down there. Couldn't exactly say why, but there we go. Really? All of that hunting just for gold? Gosh dang it, game. But as I said, if you enjoy his writing, more power to you. I'm not in the business of telling people that their fun is wrong just because it differs from mine. Unless, you know, it actively hurts someone, in which case your fun is very wrong and you should probably seek help for taking joy in the hurting of others. Like, if I ever said anything hurtful, please do call me out on it. Whee! Oop. Don't worry, the stuttering's the game, not the capture. Ah, yes, gloopy. Oh no, some of that stuttering is the capture. I think, anyway. Not 100%. It's hard to watch both the... Okay, the ground penises just got erect.
It's gonna take 3 barrels of explosives to do this.
Because of course it is.
Carts will deliver them to the bottom of the pit.
Whee!
Let's see what you got.
Defeat Gore. Okay, where do I go now? Ah, happily, this way. Yeet.
It's time for fighting.
Gore and Groom. There's a theme with these names. Right. Where am I going, game? I'm going this way.
That's a troll.
It is a troll. Congratulations, Catty Bree, you can identify a troll. Time to blow stuff up. Woohoo! Look, more no hands. There's a... Ow. No more troll trouble. There's a moment after every boss cutscene where I get concerned that it's not going to say I've completed the level. Okay, so it's not the time I'd usually end the stream just yet. So what I'll do is I will I guess start with the Warlock and just play a bit more of the game, go through the tutorial again. It's going to be weird playing as a level 1 character. So much stuff out of the bat though. Well, that's good to know. Sorry if the microphone picked up my knuckles cracking. I know people don't always like the sound. Well, we'll see what Catty gets first, and then yes, as I said, I'll you know, do that. And then tomorrow, I guess just play more of this as the Warlock to get like a full. Oops! Reveal all, you fool. So I can get a stream's worth of content playing as the Warlock on the YouTubes for people who might want to see how she plays before buying the DLC. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I still have that feat token I haven't spent. Whoops! That bow is hideous. It's because that's what you want when you're an archer. Something over your eye. Homebolt, Slowbolt, Eldritch Blast, and Frostbite. Honestly, if she hadn't had Eldritch Blast, I might have just never picked up the game again. But, lest we forget, the D&D 5e SRD released without Eldritch Blast. So there's that. There'd be precedent.
Today, That's alright.
Right, I'm going to keep all the Battle Hammer stuff, Princess stuff I get, I think. Just in case I ever feel like using it. It still baffles me how they put out the SRD without the Warlock signature spell. It's just what and or why.
Yeah, I'll take your junk.
So if I was doing this the smart way around, I would I'd stop the recording and then start a new recording. There's the troll. Start a new recording so I could give it a different title. But I'm not a smart person, and I don't feel like 20 minutes of gameplay is enough for someone to really get the feel for a character in a game like this. Right, I'll spend the attribute point while I'm thinking about it. Or feat point, sorry. I guess that's what it is. What do I even want? I'm pretty sure I was going for one of these. I can't remember. Well, extra damage, I guess. I guess we'll start going towards that one. How do I save?
Something heroic.
Just realized I can't save the game. That's awkward. Maybe if I go to the store and back out, it'll autosave. I mean, it might have autosaved when I spent the point, in all fairness. It saved? Oh, good. Right, so, select character, new character, get out of here, Drizzt.
You're that Warlock, Orala, right? You really serve Asmodeus? He's the devil, right? Why'd he send you here? You here to take souls? Were you born a tiefling, or is that something you become when you... Oh. Am I talking a lot? It feels like I'm talking a lot.
Yes. For someone I just met, you're talking a lot. But rest assured, I'm not here for souls. Certainly not yours. Who are you?
I'll sprint when the conversation's over.
Magic stone roller at your service. Wait, can I just give you my true name? No, I'm sure it's fine. I'm here to sell everything you need to win for a price. A fair price. If that's all right with you.
Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. I like how her tail clips through her clothes. Right. Before I sprint, I'm going to assume she floats. Absolutely floats. Called it. I'm a genius.
Thinking about a vacation soon. Hey! You know any good underground beaches?
Do I have any gold? Absolutely no gold. No gold at all. I can't even change the color of her clothes. Alright, I guess we'll do the Trials of Tempest then. Oh! Right, I forgot it unlocks everything. I'm just super low level. Could have done this whole thing as the Warlock. That's on me. Anyway, let's just do this to get a feel for the Warlock before tomorrow's stream. Ooh, a teleport. I like it. I like how they haven't done any kind of weird vocal effects for her speech. If you do the teleport in place, she stays put. I will try that immediately. I guess what you meant, don't worry. But thank you for the follow again. Thank you for reducing my hit points as well. Maybe one day I will not be the stream boss. And then this channel will legally belong to someone else, because that's how that works.
You came to die, God.
Warlock, I do not often see your kind in my arena. Show me your metal.
Oh, that's cool.
You have not proven yourself yet.
Okay, that's very slow. Wow, she is super slow. But does AoE, which kind of makes sense for it being so slow.
Good day, goblins. Time to die.
But whose enemies are you really fighting today?
Why is the fierce attack faster than the light attack? That's confusing. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Two-hit attack. Thank you.
Fight the power at your back. You show control and judgment. This will serve you well in the fight to come.
Sorry, I forgot that the objective is not what the tooltip on screen is all about. I used to do a 4-hit combo. Gotcha. I can try.
I see you. Can't get
But whose enemies are you really fighting today? Despite the power at your back, you show control and judgment. This will serve you well in the fight to come.
You came to die, goblins.
Warlock, I do not often see your kind in my life.
Tempest is just smack talking. Okay, you can dash into people. That's pretty cool. I thought I'd already done 3 evades. That's on me. No, that didn't count. Still doesn't count as an evade, apparently. Shout out to Throat Singing. Just attack. I need to evade you, apparently. Maybe because I'm hitting them with the evade. I think I had this problem the first time. Yeah, I think it's because I was hitting them, and the game was like, that's something else. Oh hey, execute please. Goodbye.
Despite the power at your back, you show control and judgment. This will serve you well in the fight to come.
Oh, parry, right, correct. What is that animation for parry?
Despite the power at your back, you show control and judgment. This will serve you well in the fight to come.
I did it.
Oh, I love this song.
Despite the power at your back, you show control and judgment. This will serve you well in the fight to come.
I needed the target, thank you. That was infuriating.
Show control and judgment. This will serve you well in the fight.
I consumed it. Oh. Oh. Well, that's funky.
Despite the power at your back, you show control and judgment. This will serve you well in the fight to come.
Right, empowered strikes I never remember how to do, so don't expect to see that too often.
You are not your patron, Warlock, and he is not deserving of your fierce art.
Whee! Time to float around. I might do a quick poll on my Discord server tomorrow. Do dodge then press heavy. I will do that in the can. I'll set up a poll on my Discord server later for how much of tomorrow's stream is the is Warlock gameplay. Probably do like half the stream or the whole stream, and then if it's half the stream, obviously I'll just find something to play for half the stream. I've got small, shorter games that I can play, so. Entirely to me. Yeah, but I don't know what I wanted. I've already streamed the story is the thing, but I was just going to play through the story again. There's a move they don't show in the tutorial. That does not surprise me. I'll be honest. Press and hold heavy. Will do. So I should dodge and then press heavy as well. But you said that's the coolest, so I'll do the press and hold heavy first. Interesting.
I almost took up knitting for a minute there, but then
Okay, so very much focused on the combo side of things with her spellcasting. Gotcha. Although, with the emphasis being on AoE, if I were to attempt speedrunning this game, I definitely think this is the way to go.
You know, stopping it.
Well, that looks pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty good. Yes, that's pretty cool. I keep forgetting that you can dodge in place, if I'm being honest.
Should I get it to happen? I think I would really look good at it.
Where is it? They were doing so well. Default tieflings don't have pupils. But okay. Hex. Applies curse and weaken. So that's just extra damage. Chaos Bolt. Slow moving bolt to chaos energy. It pierces through all monsters in line, dealing a randomly determined elemental damage type immediately against... Yes. That's a spell in the game that I love so much. Also, I like how the button prompt in this menu does not change to reflect my control scheme.
What the hell was that? Oh, it's nothing. Just a bug. Forget it.
This game in a nutshell, really.
So, what's my favorite emissary from hell?
Got to go see it? No, see you. Thank you for the assistance. I will be back tomorrow with at least some more of this. So hopefully you tune in for that. If you don't, obviously that's totally fine too. They were doing so well, and then they gave her pupils. Just all default loot, which is totally fair. I can't believe I've got to replay the entire game again because nothing carries over. Okay, chat. So what I'll do, as I say, is I'll get a poll set up on the Discord about how much of tomorrow's stream is Warlock gameplay. The game feels better to play, yes, most definitely. Obviously, going back through the story will also help me figure out if it is better now than it was. I know they've fixed AI stuff, which is good. Would my review be different now? My review would call this an adequate game. It definitely still feels like a generic fantasy game that they've slapped the D&D license onto. But it's not as broken as it was. Which is good. So I don't obviously give things a numerical rating out of 10 habitually, but I would have given this like a 6 at launch. Now it's maybe a 7, possibly an 8 if I'm being generous. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how many jumps you can chain, but I think it depends what you land on.
Anybody got some junk? I could really use some more junk over here.
It's going up, just wait 2 more years. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so I'll be back tomorrow with more of this. So if you aren't already following the channel, please do consider following. If you're not subscribed on YouTube and you've enjoyed watching, please do consider subscribing on YouTube. If any more DLC for this comes out, I will play it for you. Don't worry, I'll jump on that grenade. Although this has been enjoyable. This has been far more enjoyable than the base game was the first time around. So we'll see if that is true. You know, when I replay the base game. Still haven't figured out if you can do anything with this. Yeah. I guess all that remains is my usual. Please do pet pets, tell them they're good pets. Please do stay safe, healthy, wholesome. I've just noticed the capture was juddering for some reason. Or it looked like it was. Hang on, let's see if I can do it again. Oh no, it's just the way the camera works. And I will see you tomorrow. Oh, hang on, before all of that, before I sign off fully, I've got the thing. Moves. What? Okay. Okay, so she's only got the one skill tree. Oh no. They only have one moves tree. Okay, large slow bolt. Tap backwards and Y. Conjure a large bolt of cold energy. It advances slowly. Large homing bolt. Tap forward and Y. Conjures a large bolt of fire that tracks down its target. 35% chance to inflict burning. 20% chance to inflict frightened. Dimension. Okay, the spell is Dimension Door, not Dimensional Door. Tap forward or backward plus X. Pass through an ethereal door to materialize ahead or behind your initial position of burst of magic energy. Has a chance to inflict a couple of things. Hail of daggers. Press and hold X. Magical daggers rain down on monsters in a large area ahead of you. Chance to inflict bleeding. Negative energy. That's not a thing in the game at all. Tap backwards plus Y from magic circle. Oh, right, hold Y. Surge of rising energy in a small area launches enemies. Okay. And it fills your ultimate. Tap forward plus Y from magic circle. Hold, fire a powerful beam of necrotic energy. Hits refill HP. Good to know, good to know. Greater magic circle. An advanced conjuration circle that allows for casting more powerful spells. Lightning rod. Directional dash and Y. Root yourself in place, become a conduit for lightning strikes. I guess that just hits things around you. Time stop. Freezes monsters at the center of the effect and applies slow to all other enemies inside the spell while replenishing stamina for every target hit. Healing circle. After a parry, press Y to heal yourself. Hold forward plus Y to heal allies in front of you. Okay. Ruby Orb of Asmodeus. Summons an orb that follows a Rala and fires bursts of flaming projectiles. Well, that seems a bit busted, but okay, okay. Investiture of Flame. Fire a ton of flames rushes forward in a straight line. Investiture of Ice. The same, but ice. Multi-bolt. Walk forward, plus Y after Witch Bolt, Y from idle. Summon 6 projectiles and release them simultaneously at close range. Okay, they could have just called that Magic Missile. Just saying. So, if that's Witch Bolt, does that make this Eldritch Blast interesting? Interesting. This is all of the same as Catty's. Okay, that's the same as well. I'm assuming they all have they all share 2 feet trees, let's say. Look at all the numbers. They go up, but what do they mean? Interesting. Anyway, so now we've played as the Warlock, I guess. Oh, hang on. What? Okay, interesting. I've just realised the second hit is actually a distance in front of her and pushes towards her. Yeah, that must be Eldritch Blast then. Anyway, so I'm going to mess around with the Warlock tomorrow. We'll see how that goes, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to go and start cooking for Angel and I so we can eat tonight. Pet your pets. Please tell them they're good pets. To you and your loved ones, please do stay safe, healthy, and wholesome. I'm not going to find anyone to raid today because my view count's a bit low, and that's additional stress I don't necessarily need to deal with. We're going to check the stream boss YouTube, but YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed.